Low pressure going to the east, and we have a big low here with a frontal boundary cutting through the mid-Atlantic. That is our storm system. It doesn't seem like much, but look at these 60s in Hatteras. DC's 54. That warmth gets pulled into this storm very efficiently and surges right into New England. So these 30s are done for. We're going to see some fog lift, too. It's been very soupy out there through the course of the evening and into the night. And these numbers have not budged through the Merrimack Valley, through parts of the North Shore, through Woburn and Lynn and Natick at 33 degrees. We're seeing some freezing rain through the Merrimack Valley right now, albeit some very light icing. At these temperatures, it's not like, everything's just caking over and drooping. But you'll notice it if you step outside and something's untreated. Just be aware that these numbers stay cold into the morning. We're not seeing much movement here at all until we get the winds to kick. And they haven't really started picking up just yet through Plymouth and down through Provincetown. Our temps are in the mid-40s. Very nice and balmy here. Well, balmy it will be tomorrow as those winds kick out the cold first thing. It may take until mid-morning to get into the 40s, north and west, and even metro west. But then look at this, 50s, 60s. The air is actually going to feel humid tomorrow. The dew points rise up near 60 degrees. That's how you get this much rain in December, honestly. And there's your first plume of rain. By the way, again, we're still seeing maybe a little bit of icing through 5 a.m., but after that, it just shrivels up, and then it's just waves of rain coming at us. And it looks like that frontal boundary will kick off those thunderstorms starting off at 3 o'clock in westernmost Mass. Here's your timeline on the most intense part of the storm. 5 o'clock, it gets closer to Worcester, and then by 6 o'clock, Metro West. Look how long it takes to get through Boston. It kind of just chews its way through the city, and by midnight, it's on the Cape. So wait, 6 to midnight? 7-ish, yeah, maybe 4 or 5 hours to get through eastern Mass. That puts us in the fire hose of heavy rain, and that's the problem with tomorrow. You can see little breaks in between each band of intense rain, and it culminates in our thunderstorms. But look how wide that window is, about 2 hours it sits over us. That's why we think the flooding will be a big issue tomorrow evening, late night. It's mostly after the commute, but you could be caught in those downpours during the commute. The dew point forecast, this is proof that our dew points are going up and the humidity is coming in, but it's short-lived, just enough to feed that line of heavy rain, and then it scoots away, and then it's done. The drier air comes in tomorrow night. Rainfall amounts, because we're looking at a little bit of an atmospheric river. You can look that up and Google it. Don't have time to explain it, but it's essentially a very exceptional plume of water vapor that can really drill us with water. And of course, we're in a drought, but this is too much of a good thing. We have way too much water coming too quickly, and a lot of it is lost to runoff. 55 plus for wind gusts out on Cape Cod, and 45 to 55 hitting right in the afternoon, again coinciding with that highest and most intense rain between about 6 and 9 o'clock, then a big drop-off. By the way, we do have a chance to at least approach a record in Boston. We should tie it in Worcester. And I'd say this is exceptional, but over the last 10 years, we've done it every single year, except 2 years, 2016 and 2017. We've hit 60s in December. That's your changed climate. And then we're back to the cold, but no storms Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday about 42. We should see some light rain early next week. We're back after the break.